most of us know that you inherit your male pattern baldness from your mother's side of the family. Thank you very much. My dad's dad had a full head of hair at 102. My mom's dad was pretty bald at 28. He just had a little friar tuck. That could have been bad. Friar tuck, fringe around there, really all his life. And late in life, he decided to get his hair cut. It was a 2-block walk from his house to his longtime barber, even though it was snowing out. He was bored, so I'll get my hair cut. Wouldn't take long. And he walks through the snow and goes in there. He comes and he stamps his feet. He brushes off his shoulders. And he says, Jerry, do you mind if I leave my boots on? His barber looked at him and said, I don't really mind if you leave your hat on. That's not good. It is not good. So, well, I'm doing things now that I never thought I would do. And I'm learning never to say never, but I'm feeding the birds and mall walking. It's required by the AARP handbook. Now, I fed the birds all my life. I always had one bird feeder. Now I have 5 feeding stations because that's the minimum allowed if you're over 65. And I love watching the birds, and there's just one problem with feeding the birds, and what is that? The squirrels. Smartest animals on the planet. Those dolphins got nothing on squirrels. And finally I decided, look, if you can't beat them, join them. So I started buying corn, and I would spread it out for the squirrels on the street. You wish you'd thought of that. Okay. I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know. And the mall walking, I mean, I always said, I am never going to do that. Well, this winter was nothing, but the previous 2 winters, you remember? Winter never stopped. It was snowy, it was icy. Many of my friends my age were having orthopedic adventures. And I said, I'm going to start walking in the mall. And I quickly decided it was perfect for someone like me with ADD. There's just stuff everywhere to see, interesting people, interesting stuff for sale, music. I just loved it. And I would hook along, I don't know what word I'm trying to say here, move along pretty quickly. Now my son had given me a Fitbit so I could keep track of my pulse. And my normal resting pulse is about 50, which is pretty good for an old guy. And when I would be walking along in the mall, I'd look down and it was either 98, 99, or 100. Every single time, 20 times in a row. One particular time I looked down and it's 123. I came to a stop, skidded to a stop. Well, my heart attack, what's going on? 123. And then it dawned on me, I had just passed Victoria's Secret. Maybe old, but I'm not dead. When I was young, on my crappy car, my bumper sticker said, my other car is a Harley. Now I have a pretty nice car with a bumper sticker that reads, I heart Walgreens. So my doctor retired, along with my dentist, electrician, plumber, you know, they're all retired. So I had to go to a new doctor. He's 11. And I got down with my physical, and he goes, Mr. Chadwick, you're in pretty darn good shape. I was 70 years old at the time. He goes, I would say you have the body of a, wait for it, 67-year-old. A little disappointing. Like, you don't need to bring it up if it's only 3 years. So, I am so old that back in Bloomington Junior High, the boys in Phi Ed class for swimming class swam naked. Seriously. And no, I do not know why. And yes, I do have PTSD. To this day. I mean, 7th grade. Some of those guys were men. They shaved. I mean, their faces. And others of us looked like third graders. And I was so scrawny. Well, really all my life till I turned 50. But, in 7th grade, I weighed 78 pounds. I could not do the back float. I did the pencil float. But that was okay because the chubby guys had periscopes. Well, there we go. Now, I don't like to think of myself as old. I mean, I just don't. If I'm not looking in a mirror, I don't think of myself as old. The other day, I'm at the grocery store. I'm in a hurry. I don't have a cart. I'm just picking up a couple of things. I come in a hurry around the corner. I catch my foot on the bottom of the display, and I go down. Threw my groceries, caught myself. I wasn't hurt, but I'm flat on the ground. What happened? And I hear a woman shopper yell, "That old man fell down!" And I think, what a coincidence, where? I'm at the dentist, new dentist, a while back, and I'm making conversation with the hygienist, and I say, well, where'd you do your training? He says, at the University of Minnesota. Did you go to the University of Minnesota? I said, well, yes, I did. He said, did you have online classes? Online classes? I rode a horse. I mean, the football players had leather helmets. History class was easy, hardly any of it happened. Geography was easy, there are only 34 states. My lab partner was Fred Flintstone. Online, the only things online were walleyes and laundry. Thank you.